The secretary comes running in, calling out loudly, "Boss, boss, wait a minute, I found her!" Seeing her rush in like that, the boss turns to her and asks, "What happened? Why are you in such a hurry?" The secretary, excited, says, "The girl you've been searching for over the past 3 years, I found her!" The boss, surprised, says, "Really? Where is she? Let's go." The secretary nods and says, "Okay, she's over there, come on." After a short while, they arrive, and the secretary points and says, "Boss, look, she's right there." They look ahead and see a man named Michael proposing to Tina, saying, "Will you marry me?" Tina, a little shy, responds, "Since you want to marry me, let me be honest." Michael smiles and says, "Go ahead, tell me." Tina politely says, "I don't need a house, I don't need a car, I don't need any dowry, and even a wedding ceremony isn't necessary. But I have one condition." She continues, "I will bring my mother to live with me. If you agree, I'll marry you right away." At that moment, the secretary turns to the boss and says, "Boss, take a closer look. Is this the girl you've been searching for?" The boss replies politely, "Yes, it's her, the one who helped me 3 years ago, 3 years earlier." The boss is sitting alone, helpless, when Tina approaches him and says, "Hey, what's wrong?" He replies sadly, "What is it?" Tina kindly says, "I just wanted to say, it's really cold today. Why are you sitting here?" The boss, discouraged, replies, "I came to the city looking for work, but as soon as I got off the train, my wallet was stolen. I ended up at a construction site hoping to find some kind of job." Hearing this, Tina helps him and says, "Here, I have some bread. Eat this first and fill your stomach." The boss quickly takes the bread and starts eating. Tina continues, "Brother, I can see you're strong. Don't waste your youth. I have some money. Take it. Buy some clothes, then go to the market over there and look for work. Take care of yourself first." The boss, surprised, asks, "Do you think I can do it?" Tina encourages him, "I believe in you. You can do it." Saying this, she hands him the money. Back to the present. The boss says to the secretary, "Mr. Chen, bring the things I've prepared for her over the years." The secretary nods and leaves. Meanwhile, Michael, annoyed, says, "You didn't mention at the beginning that you would bring your mother along. If I had known earlier, I wouldn't have come. This was a waste of my time." Saying this, he angrily hands her the flowers and walks away. Tina, helpless, sits at her mother's feet. Seeing all this, the boss steps forward and says, "Hello." Tina looks at him and stands up, saying, "Hello, may I know who you are?" The boss reminds her, "Don't you remember? A few years ago you helped a man who had nothing." Tina thinks for a moment and then remembers giving bread and money. She smiles and says, "Oh, yes. I didn't expect you to become so successful and handsome after all these years." At that moment, the secretary arrives and says, "Boss, these are the items you asked to prepare for this young lady." The boss takes them and says, "All right, thank you." Then he turns to Tina and says, "This card has 2 million yuan, and a villa has been purchased in your name. Please take them." Tina refuses and says, "No, this is too valuable. Please take it back." The secretary smiles and says, "Ma'am, please keep it. Our boss has been searching for you for years. Even though he became successful, he never got married. He was waiting for you." The boss adds, "Yes, that's true. And don't worry about your mother. I will take care of her." Hearing this, Tina's mother happily stands up and says, "That's wonderful. At last I found the son-in-law I always wished for." So friends, how did you like this story? Be sure to share your thoughts in the comments.